Let's begin. Greetings and welcome. This is Dustin Guinee, and today I'll be guiding you on a forgiveness meditation inspired by the ancient Hawaiian healing practice of Ho'oponopono. This is a very powerful practice in which we are combining love, apologies, forgiveness, and gratitude into a very powerful mantra prayer that we will be repeating together. I will guide the group to kind of break down what each of these pieces mean. And we will start this practice on ourselves, and then we will apply it to a challenging person in our lives. In memory of the ancient and modern ancestors of Hawaii and the Pacific Islands that have provided us with this practice, I want to give thanks to those ancestors for their wisdom and for allowing us to use this practice. Even though this is not a traditional practice, it is very much inspired by Ho'oponopono. So let's go ahead and get started with a few deep breaths. So deep breath in through the nose, filling up the diaphragm, and release. Releasing through the mouth, letting the diaphragm decompress. And deep breath in through the nose, filling up that belly, and release. Releasing through the mouth. Nice and easy. And deep breath in through the nose, filling up the belly, and release. And know that at any time during our meditation, if you ever feel uncomfortable or anxious, feel free to return to your breath, as your breath is your anchor point on this journey. And as we think about Ho'oponopono, this practice of I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, very powerful statements that when we reflect towards ourselves, really start to fill up our cup. So let's just take a moment to reflect on what these statements mean for us in our lives. I love you. Loving ourselves. This is a pure love, not from ego, but from inspired spirit, inspiration. This is without agenda. This is unconditional love with non-judgmental awareness, not concerned about our shortcomings, challenges or issues of the past, just settled into this moment right now in the love that we have for ourselves. For some, it may feel like a mighty sun. For others, it may feel like a humble candle. But regardless of the size of your self-love, there's always room to fill up that cup. we just want to bring this loving kindness to ourselves. We all deserve to be loved. You are worthy of love. You are here today practicing meditation to improve yourself. You are on the right track. You're on the right path. And self-love is yet another gift that you can give to yourself right now. So go ahead and repeat after me, either out loud or to yourself. I love you. I love you. I love you. So the second phrase of Ho'oponopono is I'm sorry. And when we think about apologizing to ourselves, it's really about letting go of what is no longer serving us. It's not about keeping a tally or a record of all the things that we did wrong. It's being compassionate to ourselves. It's not keeping a tally or a list. It really is letting go and saying sorry for something that we may have done to ourselves or something that we may have done to others. Perhaps there's a memory that's weighing on your mind. And we want to just say, I'm sorry to ourselves, to apologize to ourselves. We're not perfect, and that's okay. It's okay to not be perfect. None of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. We all have shortcomings. And so this is just an acknowledgement that is okay. And we apologize to ourselves. We're going to try and do better the next time, but we're not going to beat up ourselves for it. We're all in a learning mode on this journey to self-unfoldment and realization. So repeat after me, silently or out loud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And the third phrase is please forgive me. And kind of the sister of I'm sorry, forgiveness, and apologies go hand in hand. The forgiveness part is really profound. It is the art of letting go of what is no longer serving us. There may have been a person, place, experience that was a challenge, was difficult, created suffering for us. Perhaps we're still holding on to those memories. And so this practice of Ho'oponopono invites us to clean those memories. Clean those memories with self-love, self-forgiveness. And as we clean the memory of these difficult events and experiences, we begin to release their power over us. We begin to bring the light of awareness to these memories. And through this light of awareness, through this cleaning of forgiveness, they lose their power over us. They lose their stranglehold. and we shine the light upon these negative energies, and we realize that they're really fragile, scared little creatures. They're parts of our mind and memory that have tormented us, that they're really just looking for love and forgiveness, like children, like that inner child reaching out, looking for that hug, looking for that acknowledgement. So too, our wounds are often like these children. And so we're bringing the light of forgiveness to that part of us. And so repeat after me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Letting those waves of forgiveness wash over our hearts. Like the waves of the sea. The healing work can be difficult at times, but in this safe space, we allow for this cleansing, this rebirth of our awareness. Each moment is an invitation to begin again. So for that, we give thanks. The fourth step of Ho'oponopono, we give gratitude for where we are at right here and now. And gratitude is really the sweet aftertaste of this practice. It fills us up. It allows us to count our blessings, because there is so many blessings to count. And if you're ever struggling to count those blessings, you can always come back to the fact that you're breathing. If you're with me right now, I know that you're breathing air, you are alive. And that is something to be grateful for. And so we are looking at what fills our cup. We're looking at the half full part of the glass as we practice gratitude. And so just really realizing how truly blessed we are. We are not our stories. We are not the narratives we tell ourselves about ourselves. We're not even the memories of those experiences that we like to recall on, whether positive or negative. Those are but reflections of the past. The true reality is here in this present moment. And so we can choose to live with gratitude or to not. But today we are filling our cup with thankfulness. So repeat after me as we reflect on our own self-gratitude. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So now that we've spent a little time with this Ho'oponopono practice, let's put it all together as we reflect on filling up our cups. So repeat after me. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. So now that we've really tuned in to our minds and our awareness and filling up our cups with love and forgiveness and gratitude, I'd like us to bring our awareness to a difficult or challenging person. This could be a friend, family member, coworker, a politician, or public figure. This is somebody that gets under our skin, that throws us off our vibe. This person may be in our lives or may be out of our lives at the moment. And as we do this practice for this person, I know at times to say that you love a challenging person, or you forgive a challenging person, or that you're grateful for a challenging person. You might not be ready to go there yet, and that's perfectly fine. We're really, with this practice, when we say we love this person, we're really looking for that one positive quality, maybe out of 10 bad qualities or 100 challenging qualities. We're just trying to zero in on showing love for that part of that person or experience that we can actually share some authentic love for. And, the same thing with forgiveness too, and apologizing. We may feel like we don't need to apologize. We may feel like they need to apologize. This isn't about keeping tabs on that. We can apologize for anything that maybe we have done, either consciously or unconsciously, to offend this other person. So we're apologizing for any grievance that we may have wrought. And then we're forgiving this person as well. And forgiveness doesn't mean that we forget. It doesn't mean that we need to be friends, that we need to be buddy-buddy, or that we even need to see this person ever again in our lives. Perhaps we will not see them again. And that could be for our own health and benefit and protection. So forgiveness is really the letting go of that memory or memories that is holding you back. So that is the art of forgiveness that we are tapping into. And then the gratitude that we share for a difficult person, this also is, maybe we can't even think of any one thing that we're actually grateful for with this person, but perhaps by challenging us, they allowed us to grow in ways that we wouldn't have otherwise. Perhaps they allowed us to find out new things about ourselves, hopefully developing and becoming a better person because of this challenging experience with this person. So, all of that to say, this Ho'oponopono practice is nuanced, but ultimately we do want it to come from an authentic place. So let's go ahead and repeat the phrase for this challenging person that's in our awareness. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Letting that healing be sent to this individual. Letting go of any judgments we may have. Sitting in our awareness, in this light of non-judgmental awareness. Letting go of these narratives and being a channel that's ready to be inspired. We are letting go of what's no longer serving us and ready to be the best version of ourselves that we know to be. So I'd like to conclude our session today by sharing a poem with you that I call Forgiveness. Forgive myself, and I forgive you. Let go of my sins, and I forgive yours too. Don't need to like or approve. But if I hold on to my pain, then I lose. So I must let it free from the grip of my heart, these past traumas that tore us apart. While I've realized you're bad for my health, I wish you resolve for the cards you've been dealt. I do not blame you for your ego tirade, demanding attention out on parade. I know your show is so you'll be seen, to be the good kid you so wanted to be. I send my love to that child inside, to let him know he doesn't need to hide. To let you know your actions were wrong, yet the weight of these wounds I cannot hold on. So I'm letting go, but I'll never forget. This healing is slow. I need to protect, but not out of fear, rather for my own strength. We had our good times, and for that I give thanks. Holding on to the past is not serving me. Present in this moment, I know that I'm free. You're not broken, just more healing to do. I wish you the best and forgive you. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste. Hey there, friend. If you enjoyed that session and would like to join me in real time, then go to openmindsopenhearts.org and sign up for my free classes the first and third Wednesday of each month at 5 p.m. Pacific time. I'd love to meet you in person via Zoom online for these sessions. Also, on my website, you can find past guided meditations. You can find my training sessions where I go deeper into the science and mindfulness practices around this content. You'll find my poetry for meditation, original music, and a variety of other resources to guide you on your meditation and mindfulness practice. So go to openmindsopenhearts.org, sign up, and I hope to see you at the next session.